How's everyone doing? Happy Saturday night. Yeah, I've been running around all day and I'm a little bit late getting on, but it was one of those days. Oh, Cinderella is back getting her little lung treatments, her nebulizer treatments. So we had, in the middle of our day, we had to go do that. She is, I don't even know, she's not talking to me. She is so unhappy with me right now. It's not even funny. Last night, I went yesterday and brought her to the vet too to get blood work and all that. She's geriatric, so you know, you got to do that. And she was so mad at me. She woke me up at 1 a.m. and then again at 5 a.m. just for the heck of it because I took her to the vet. Yeah. Anyway, so I was at the, well, not the mall, actually a standalone, one of the big box stores today that I really, really love in Pasadena. You know, it's reminiscent of one of the grand stores of way back. Yeah, that has been taken over by Macy's, and it used to be over there a Bullock's, was it a Bullock's Wilshire? Anyway, that's really dating myself. But I think it started in 18 something or other. Anyway, the store's huge, and I love going over there for certain items because, you know, all the stores are different, so I make the rounds. So I was making the rounds, trying to see if anything super groovy was out for fall yet. A little smattering, you know, it's the end of the month. They're still trying to push the summer stuff out, the dregs of summer, they're trying to push out before they really stock the stores with fall. So again, I mentioned it, I believe, last week or the week before about all the red. Yes, I am seeing a lot of red and burgundy, and you know, variations of the red. So, you know, if that is one of your colors, definitely you're going to want to stock up on that. I haven't seen the elusive chocolate brown quite yet, but I'm sure that is a coming. And I'm seeing a lot of embroidery still, a little bit of that, not a little, a lot of that boho type of look. So we shall see, okay? I am going to reserve all my opinions until I see the stores, you know, completely stocked. You know, we're sort of in that no man's land time of year. A lot of people are on vacation, they're not shopping, they're trying to get rid of the summer goods. It is still, you know, 150 degrees outside. No one's really looking forward to shopping for anything, you know, wool and so forth yet, quite yet. And they even have their cashmere department up already. And I'm like, seriously? Seriously? Okay, anyway, but what I do want to talk about, I went to one of my favorite beauty supply stores. Okay, and that is what I want to talk about. A couple of fun things I found that might really help you in your hair and makeup endeavors. I'm a particular sucker for this one. It's called Namies, and it's here in Los Angeles area, and it is one for professionals to go to. Anyone can go to it, but it's really filled with, you know, makeup and hair professionals, especially from the entertainment industry. That's where they get a lot of their supplies, and they have a lot of the different lines, and then lines you've never heard of. There is a website that they have. So it's really fun to just go in there. I don't know about you guys, but I can get lost in those places for days and days and days and days and days. Yes, and send out the army looking for me. But anyway, I got a few products that are new that I hadn't seen yet, because you know they're switching all the time, and I wanted to share them with you. One of them was from Redken. Now Redken's been around a long time. They're one of the first kind of big hair brands that came out to the public, and you know, sort of one of those, you know, like fancy designer ones. Anyway, they've got a new line, and I haven't tried it yet. I don't know anything about it. I've not even read about it in a magazine. I just actually read the placards and I read what it said. So this is called No Blow Dry. All right, and I am always looking for something to tame the mop and not always be a slave to the blow dryer and the flat iron, because it just kills my hair. And you can see how much of a mop I have. Anyway, this one is called Bossy Cream. I thought that was pretty, I love that. There's 3 different versions of it. If you have medium, coarse hair, fine hair, or like mine, it was like unruly. Do they call it unruly? That's me. Wild. That's me. The wild hair. For course, wild hair. Anyway, I'm going to try it later on tonight. You put a little bit into damp hair, and you're supposed to air dry it, and it's supposed to really cut down on the frizz. Hallelujah. So we'll see if indeed that is true, if it does work that way, because that would be kind of a, you know, a sweet deal. Anyway, I also got something that I think you might, any of you like false eyelashes? I love them. I'm a slave to them. That's another big, it's like nail polish. There is a new product out called Lash So Clean, and it's a 2-step product where you can actually clean your false eyelashes. You know, you don't have to throw them away every time you wear them. A lot of times you can look and even in the manufacturer will say you can get about 10 wearings out of them if you take care of them, but they harbor germs. So this is a new thing that is actually going to clean. It's going to clean the glue off of my false eyelashes, and so I'll be able, and there's a little spray thing and a little tiny brush that you can clean them. And even if you put mascara on after you put the false eyelashes on to kind of adhere your lashes to the false eyelashes, it'll clean it off. And so I'm so excited about this. This is a brand new to me product that I just found also today. So that is Lash So Clean. And who's the company is by? Oh, by Beauty So Clean. Is that what it says? By Beauty So Clean. Okay. It sanitizes the false eyelashes. Love that. Now, you know you're never supposed to share your false eyelashes. That's like yucky. You don't do that. But just even your own, you know, dirt, debris gets on them, you know. It's like mascara. It's skunky after a while. Yes, and then I got some new false eyelashes because I like to go where there is a plethora of variety. So I like to get them in all different types. First, you know, the very, very thin, like daytime ones, and then like the ones that I do when I'm doing a video. These are a bit on the thicker sides. You know, you don't have to be like crazy with them. That's the great thing about what's going on in the false eyelash world right now is there's something for everybody. There's very, very faint just to fill in a little bit, and then there's crazy, like super long crazy. So there's really, it runs the gamut. Gone are the days when there's like 2 or 3 styles. Now it was an endless wall of lashes. So if you are an eyelash wearer, then definitely get to more of a beauty supply situation than just the local drugstore. They're good for in a pinch, but it's not even an eighth of what is really in a good beauty supply store, what's available to you. Also, always like to replace, you know, my velvet puffs. These, you have to replace this stuff. They get germy and stuff. You've got to replace them. And so I wash mine, but after a while it's just not good. So I get a new puff to get the shine off, you know, large area. And last but not least, this is what I want to show you guys. I'm sort of in love with matte lipsticks right now, and I'm trying a whole variety of different matte lipsticks. And what is drying, what's not drying, what glides on versus drags on. There's some dogs out there, but then there are some amazing matte lipsticks. Now the thing about a matte lipstick is you don't go put gloss over it because it sort of, it doesn't do well. It gets streaky and slimy and it won't stay. The matte lipstick is what it's supposed to be, matte. And there's different versions of it. You know, you can get them really super matte, or I have one on tonight that I just got today by that company NYX, and they're so affordable because I've worn the matte lipsticks into the, let's see, a Famous line with three-letter name. Famous line, I think it's like 20, a pro matte lipstick was like 20 something. Drags, I didn't like it. I have to put on so many coats, it's not even funny. This was like a one coat wonder, the NYX, and it's NYX is how you, is the NYX for NYX. And this is stuff, now actually this is in the drugstore, but not all the different products are in the drugstore. They only pick and choose. Again, Beauty Supply, you'll get the full line. This one is the NYX liquid, what do they call this? Liquid Suede. And it really goes on. It's a one coat wonder. But here's the thing. If you are going to do something, this is red. This is like a brick red. If you're going to do something in red, or you're going into some of those dark colors, if you're going to venture into some of those really vampy dark colors, you gotta be so careful about your lip line. These kind of lipsticks don't take liner particularly well. You're not supposed to put liner on with these lipsticks. It's because they've got a little spongy thing, and you can really, with a very steady hand, you might even have to support your arm on a counter. Very steady hand, you can get a nice line. What I do first is I go and I cut it. Like if you're painting, you ever painted your house and you like cut in first? That's what I do with this. I cut in first and then go in and fill in. And you kind of want to sweep along. And really, some of these you can just do in one swell swoop coat. But tonight what I noticed is it wasn't looking just as sharp and precision as I would want. So what I took is a slanted, let's see if you could, hold on a minute. Let me, no, that's not gonna do it. Well, anyway, it is, I don't know if you can see it well. It's a slanted brush, and it's a stiff bristle brush, almost like for eyebrows. And you can get them again in the Beauty Supply. And I went in with the slanted brush. I felt that it's really thin. It's not a lipstick brush per se. It's really thin. It's more of a for eyebrows. Did I say eyelash? I meant eyebrows. It's really thin. And I went in there. I took a little bit of the product off of the spongy thing. Don't take too much. You know, you just want a little bit. And I went in there and just sharpened up my lip, and especially the Cupid bow area. Just really kind of sharpened it up with the brush and a little bit of product. Okay, so that's another tip that you can do, especially if you're doing some of these really intense colors, because every little mistake, I'm telling you, ladies, shows up. Same with the liquid liner. That one I'm still working on. Every little, like shaky hand, it's like, you gotta be, I'm telling you, I marvel. I'm so into makeup videos. In fact, if you would like me to talk more about makeup and so forth, please drop a 1 in the comments, and I will do more videos about products I find and makeup. So I always like to know what you guys want me to talk about, because sometimes, you know, the fashion isn't always that groovy out there, so I don't want to talk about something that's not particularly groovy, but you know, we all love makeup, and there's so much of it that's out there now. Now, the other trick that you can do, getting back to this lipstick, if you feel that you're a little unsteady Eddie with putting some of that onto the brush, you can get one of these little metal palettes. They're available in the Beauty Supply. Like it's almost like a painter's palette. It's just like a little piece of metal. And you can put it on a little bit smeared in there and do it that way too. So you can do it either way. I've got some of my lashes on it that I'm going to be cleaning. See, I've got something on a flat surface. So I've got some of the lashes that I need to clean that are going to be getting their little They're getting their little bath. And okay, excuse me. By the way, I'm Lori-Ann Robinson, fashion consultant and health and wellness entrepreneur. I didn't say that in the beginning. So if you'd like to share this video, if you know somebody that would like this kind of information, do well with it, that is a beauty product person that likes all this kind of stuff, please share the video. I'd really appreciate it. Now, last but not least, the fabulous wraps. You know, I love my wraps. I'm using them on my belly and I'm using them under my neck. You can use them on your arm, anywhere from the neck down. The fabulous wraps. There is a BOGO. BOGO means buy one, get one free. These are brand new wraps. They're new and improved. There's more product on them. They are thebomb.com. And if you're interested in the wraps, so you buy one package for $59, you get the second one for free. Come on. That's kind of a no-brainer, right? Yeah, I like the thumbs up on that. Yeah. So if you're interested, it's only on until, let's see, probably 10 p.m. our time, Pacific time. So if you're here in California, 10 p.m. Pacific time, midnight Central time, and it's going to be way late on the East Coast. So you want to get me now within the next 2 hours if you are interested in purchasing the wraps and this little quick BOGO that we've got going on. I'm telling you. There's a lady in Macy's today that saw the card on my purse that was so excited because she's been trying to get rid of her little bit of Buddha belly, and the wraps are going to do wonders for her. I just can't wait to connect back with her. All right, everyone. That's it for tonight. And I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday night and Sunday tomorrow. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you again really soon. Lori-Ann Robinson signing off. Bye-bye, everyone.